Hello, Professor. This is Dhanush here for Enron Email Analysis Phase 3 project proposal. Before going to the Phase 3, just a quick recap of what happened in Phase 1 and Phase 2. I have just introduced the data set of Enron Email Company, what happened in the Enron Email Company, and the problem statement, which states that before even the company went into the bankruptcy, there was an article in the New York Times which stated Market Watch, which was very interesting because this news was actually leaked by one of the member from the press. And I want to find out who frequently exchanged emails with the press in the days before the article came up. And the data set involves around 500,000 email documents as previously mentioned, and around 150 unique employees of Enron have actually exchanged the emails, and most of them are actually from the senior management. So to start with the Phase 3, I have a modeling. While a modeling MapReduce programming, I'm considering the data to be filtered first, and I would filter in such a way that it only considers the data, the sent email IDs, because we are only concerned about the emails which were sent out of the company by the Enron employees to someone apart from the person within the organization. So for example, an employee sending an email to AOL, or maybe an employee sending an email to Hotmail, and also to count the alien interactions and filter the account which had more than one outside contacts in the filter data. So here is a basic model which I've come across for my data set in terms of MapReduce. So the main data will be divided into, say, 3 machines, for example, and then it would read all the email addresses which are there apart from the @ and before the .com. So for here, for example, in this we have Enron as a key value, AOL as a key value, and Hotmail as a key value, key and the value. So the same will happen in all the 3 machines, and then this will be shuffled and sent to the reducer to track the number of Enron emails and the number of other emails which are there in the whole data set. So by the end of this collection, I would be knowing which are the emails which were not sent to the Enron employees but to the outsiders. And from here, I would take up the Hive, which needs to be deployed over the MapReduce. And Hive is a layer which would deal with HDFS for storage and MapReduce for execution. So Hive would take the outputs and it would act as an SQL query reader to go to the HDFS and read the contents of the email, which would be helpful for us to know what exactly happened. The same thing will be modeled over the Apache Spark programming. Apache is a little faster than the MapReduce because it uses RDDs here in terms of partitions. It involves 2 kinds of forms, RDD operations, transformation and action. So these are some of the stages which involve Spark, and the collected data will be sent to the BigQuery here. So since Apache is also a standalone application, I'll be using the VM which is provided in the canvas, and then connecting it with the BigQuery to analyze the data, for which are the result of Spark. So this is a basic evaluation plan. First will be to upload Enron data. For Hadoop, I'll be using the Cloud Training 4.2.1 virtual machine by Cloudera. And Spark, since it's as previously mentioned, it is a standalone application, hence the data will be uploaded to the Spark VM provided on the canvas. Processing the data, filtering sent items to be run through mapper and reducer functions. Mapper reduce will involve shuffler and expecting to consume more time. Processing the same data on the Spark expected to take less time because of the powerful caching which it has, and analysis of data will be based on the output of the Spark and MapReduce. BigQuery and Hive can be used to read the contents of the data, to explore the email contents of the resultant email IDs. BigQuery and Hive provides SQL as a base to dig into the data for the analysis. So with all these concepts in my mind, I'm actually looking forward to make sure I build this project in such a way that I get the result that I fulfill the needs of the problem definition, and I come to a conclusion where I feel is satisfactory. So that's all for the presentation, Professor. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I'm looking forward for the challenge, and I hope I do this well. Thank you.